you, Charge. We are on live. Hello, 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 everyone. How is everybody doing tonight? As I usually like to ask, how are you doing, being, and feeling tonight on this amazing, oh my God, it's Wednesday. It's still Wednesday. Anyway, welcome to everyone who's here, whether you're watching with us live or not. And by now, I'm hoping you know who I am, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Colon, founder and owner of Holistic Fitness, located right here in Queens, New York. Your holistic integrated teacher, Reiki master, card reader, card creator. Oh my God, medical astrologer, master of numerology. The list goes on and goes on and goes on and goes on. And beside me, introduce yourself, Miss Kitty.
I'm Kitty. That's all I want to say.
No, you have to add on to that, please. Come on.
I am Kitty, storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars. I teach a course called Optimize, teaching you about how the map that you chose to come in with, how you look at your own hero's journey, and co-founder of Intuition of the Soul, a free private Facebook group where you are invited to explore spirituality and, get to know different folks and meet and all kinds of stuff. But I really just wanted to say I'm Kitty.
Sure she did, because I took up the whole platform to introduce myself. I am right now just checking in to make sure we are streaming where we need to be. We are currently on Twitter, known as the X now. I don't know why they changed that name, but anyways.
Because a new gentleman bought it, and he has a bit of an ego, and he needed to change it. So
okay, we are live.
I didn't say his name, and if you know who he is, you already know he's got a bit of an ego.
There you go. And we are on YouTube. All of a sudden, hello. Love it when they play funky. There we go. We are on YouTube, so anyone who's there, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, share this out, and if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do help me grow.
What I was going to remind you is I did post the poster you sent me on IOTS, but not with a link.
Yeah, I put all the links on. I just posted it right after I saw yours up. So all the links are there.
You wrote it underneath, so I don't have to approve it? Okie dokie.
Yep.
That worked.
It's all there. All 3 links. I was a little late showing up to the show, but it's there. It's there.
That's all right. I was at a school board meeting, so.
There you go. Now, Kitty, just out of curiosity, although why can't I do it now? I was able to do it earlier. Why can't I do it now? Oh, this is so temperamental. Okay, never mind. I was going to say if I could share this. Can you go? You're on your laptop, yes?
Yes, I am.
Can you go to your phone on your page and share this to your page where we'll show live? Because I did that before when I did my live. I shared it right to your page to go live to where they can watch it live. I don't know if they had a chance to see it live.
I've never done that with StreamYard. I've done it with Zoom. So.
Oh, you know what? Now that you say, no, I was on StreamYard earlier when I did it too.
So if I join, how do I share it?
All right, you on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. See where it says write a comment? On your phone? On your phone.
I'm on my laptop.
No. I'm saying, are you on your phone? Go to your phone. Go to Facebook. Go to my Facebook page where you'll see it streaming.
Which one are you on?
On my regular page.
Which one is do you call your regular page?
Oh, well, it's under Joanne Angel Barry Colon.
Okay.
Yeah, my public page.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Are you there? Can you see it live?
I cannot see it live.
Well, you're definitely on my page.
I'm on this page.
Yeah, so scroll it down so you can go to the post.
I see the post.
You see us there live?
No.
All right, so then what you have to do is you got to, what do they call that?
Refresh?
Refresh the page, yes.
I just did. It's not on.
That is so weird.
It is not on. Well, I've got your live from 4 hours ago.
All right. So when you go to your page, because you and I are friends on your page too, so go to your page. We're
having a good time, folks. Enjoying our conversation. 9 tests of faith.
Well, right now there's no one with us, so no one's live with us yet.
So I go to
go to your page.
Okay.
Your Facebook page.
I'm on my Facebook page.
And is this live popping up on your Facebook page?
No, it would pop up on yours, but it's not popping up.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag you. Oh, you know what? Let me see something. 1 second.
Yeah, I am me.
What we can do, meanwhile, start chatting about our topic. I'm going to do something.
So today was a big day for 3, 6, and 9, especially 9, because we had 3 planets, the Sun, Saturn, and Mercury, all in Pisces at 9 degrees, and they were in a conjunction. And the last time this happened, they weren't at 9 degrees, and 9 degrees is a very interesting number because it's a karmic reset. It was the 3 of them, and it was 1994, and Joanne and I were laughing because we were both pregnant at that time, and both of us only had one biological child, so this was the time that we were. And as a matter of fact, I spoke to mine tonight, and he's sick. So this is really about some karmic completion, and it's really setting us up tomorrow for an ability to activate some of the expansion that came through today. Very magical kind of day. And that is getting us very ready for the March energy. March is quite the interesting. So it is a test of faith, though, because it's Pisces. Pisces is faith. Pisces is our dreams. It's also can be our illusions, and looking at what realities do we kind of buy into. Even if we say one thing, do we really buy in to another? And so that's why we said it's number 9, the test of faith, because it's a reset in the karma, and it is the number of transformation. So there was some experiencing some kind of focus in the flow because of the Saturn piece, moving the boundaries out, but flowing with it and experiencing and able to communicate. And really, because of the Sun's placement, action. Sun is action. What kinds of things were coming up for us today? So
excellent. I love that. So now we're gonna just have a conversation between Kitty and I just for a moment, so you guys can just soak in what she just shared with you. Kitty, I just tagged you on the live. Now it should show up on your page now because I tagged you.
Did you tag my personal page?
I just put your
or name. Intuition.
No. I put just your name.
Okay.
And it should be on yours. So if it's on yours now, you should be able to share it over to Intuition of the Soul.
Everyone, Kitty Fox. It is not on my page.
Oh, that's so weird because when you posted about the show for tonight, it was on my page. So I do get your information. I just don't know why it's not coming through yours. Anyhow, anywho's folks, we're trying to be creative and sophisticated and just sharing all over the world. This is like something I did the other night, I think last week, which was a really funny. I did a StreamYard. I was on my major platforms, and I decided I was going to go and stream on Instagram as well, figuring that, yes, I'm going to be on a 4th platform and share my amazing insight and wisdom. And when I was all done, during the show, there were 2 viewers watching from Instagram. One happened to be my daughter. So when I was all done, I reached out to my daughter and I asked her, I said, hey, where does the lives go when you finish on Instagram? Like, where's the replay? And she said, Mom, there is no replay. I'm like, what do you mean there's no replay? She goes, there's no replay. Once you're done being live, it disappears. I'm like, oh. So there I thought I was being all cute and smart and creative and expanding to find out that theoretically I did a live. And yes, I was very blessed because my daughter and some other person got to watch it. But that's as far as that went. So yeah. So much for creativity. Anyway, so Kitty is still trying to figure out how to get this to her private group.
Well,
And
it's kind of interesting. I don't know if my on the phone is just not updating, because I went to Intuition of the Soul where I made the post and I don't have any comments there.
that's strange. And on the phone, for those who care,
And I'm
on the
able to tag you, so I don't understand.
Yeah. On the phone, on the left side, when you're live, there's an arrow. And theoretically, you're supposed to be able to tap on that arrow, and then you'll have options to share to different groups, which is what I did when I went live earlier. But for whatever the reasons are while doing it here, that is not doing that. Now, the only thing I can say
it's not showing up.
Yeah.
Because I have another person I know who's live right now, and yours isn't showing up as live.
Yeah. So the only thing I can say that's different from the live I'm doing now versus the live I did just about 2 hours ago is the live I did 2 hours ago, I didn't schedule it. I don't know.
Was it StreamYard or Zoom?
No, I did on StreamYard, but I didn't schedule it.
Oh.
So I don't know if that makes a difference if it's scheduled or not, where it's like you could change it out, or if there's just something going on that's a little funky with technology. Who the hell knows? But anyway, let's go back to our topic, and I will share this link with Kitty so she can then share it on her private group with the others, so everyone gets to see this. At one point or another, it gets shared, so it's all over the place, someplace in the technology, in the world of technology. So anyway, so we have this amazing energy. I know Kitty just spoke about it, and it's definitely a very powerful energy. It's an energy that we, as she mentioned, the last time we experienced something like this was back in 1994. So I'm going to ask every one of you who are watching, when you watch this, whether it's on replay or if you pop in now, to go back and reflect on what was going on in your life in 1994. And that may, and I'm going to use the word may, emphasizing may, mirror some of what may take place with this energy today in regards to endings, completing, ending a cycle for that matter, considering it's a 30-year cycle when we think about it. That's a very long cycle. You know? So Kitty, with this energy, as it is a critical time for our fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, why is it critical for them versus, let's say, our cardinals and mutable signs?
And because it's Pisces, we're talking about mutable. And cardinal, folks, is the beginning. It's energies that start things. Mutable are the energies that come in and finish those. And that's actually what Pisces is. Feminine, water, so it's emotion. But what makes it a critical degree is that they're all at 9 degrees. And so each energy, whether it's a starting energy, cardinal, a fixed energy, the boot shoulders that get things done, or the mutable that finish, have critical degrees that push their very action. And for fixed signs, which is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius, having this conjunction at the 9th degree will activate that energy, because it's called a critical degree, a stronger degree to, even though it's in a mutable sign, it still will affect those other signs. And so here we have this great, and 9 itself is a very powerful number. It is that transformative number. It is the end of the single digits. 3, 6, and 9 are cosmic numbers, and things all come back to 9. So 3, really back to 3 eventually. So
yes. And the 9, believe it or not, carries the same what word am I looking for? Not the same meaning, not the same vibration. Anyway, I'm just gonna go with what I'm gonna say, and maybe I'll find the word later. Seems to be working that way today. It's like playing Scrabble. Similar to Pisces, where Pisces carries the energy of all the 12 zodiac signs, all the other zodiac signs. The number 9 carries the energy of all of the 9 numbers. So it's a very powerful number because it's like picking up all the energy. So for someone who may have a personal energy year of 1, that 9 is picking up that 1 of new beginnings. Those with a 2, that 9 picks up for partnerships. Those with a 3 picks up for the communication, so forth and so forth. And if you're not familiar with what your personal energy year number is for 2024, easy peasy way of figuring it out is take the month you're born, the day you're born on, with the current year, and add those numbers together. Whatever that number is, if it's a double digit, you're going to reduce it down to a single digit, except for if you have an 11 or 22, which is what Kitty has. And those are known as master numbers. They carry the same meaning, like the 11 carries the exact same meaning as the 2, and the 22 carries the same meaning as a 4. It's just got a much stronger frequency to it, and also means there's mastering to be done with that number. So if you do carry that as this year's energy, it just means there's going to be a little, the word I'm hearing to say is a little heavier work than someone who has a 2 or 4. And heavier isn't a matter of like, oh my God, that's a bad thing. No, it just means that you'll have some work to do to work with others because you're the master. You've mastered the last, let's say, 9 years. So now you get to be the master to stand and hold light and support others on their journey in this year. And that's what Kitty's doing this year. She's holding light. She's supporting others. She's doing like the Aquarian energy, so to speak. She's holding that light out so people can see who they are as their best version of themselves. And if for whatever not, they don't see themselves as the best version of who they are, Kitty gets to remind them of how amazing they are, which is a powerful piece of work to do, similar to the 22 energy, where 22 are holding space for people who are looking to build enterprises, to build collaborations, to build connections. That's that 22 energy. They're holding the space to encourage those of us to build. So that's the power of the 1122. There is a third master number, which is 33. However, there's no soul on this earth who carries a personal energy of 33. They may carry a life path energy of 33. And the closest somebody will get to holding the energy of the 33 is anybody born on March 3rd, which is the 3-3 energy. And they too will carry that same energy as 33. So that's the significance of this 9 energy in the 9 degree of astrology, with this triple complete conjunction that we are in. And I'm totally feeling it because my sun energy is Pisces, and I do have a fixed sign, which is Aquarius. So yeah, I'm feeling this.
I have a lot of fixed energy.
I know, but you have how many placements do you have sitting in your Scorpio energy?
8. They're either 8. No, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 6. Either 8th house or in Scorpio.
Wow.
And my IC is Taurus.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That is a lot of
Scorpio
of
energy. Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Scorpio energy, yeah.
Yes.
And my Chiron is Aquarius.
Yes.
So
I'm checking Facebook again because I find it really strange that
you're not there.
Well, no. Besides the fact that I'm not there, the fact that there's no one here, and I'm on my page, and it's not showing. So I don't know if there's something to do with that. I didn't give permission to show comments. I don't know. And I didn't share the link to show comments in reference to StreamYard. So anyways, no worries. Is this part of this energy, Kitty? Is this part of this energy where like technology?
Yeah, because the ruler of Aquarius and technology is both Mercury, that's in Pisces, and also Uranus with this placement in Pluto that's very transformative. So I'm just not sure why it's not showing up on Facebook, why it's not broadcasting over that.
Yes. And what I'm finding interesting is I'm actually on my page on my phone. So theoretically, in reference to where it shows we have a viewer, right now it shows 0 viewers. And I'm watching the show. So it's not even recognizing that I'm here. Let me see if I actually say hello if it recognizes. Let's see if something, I don't know. Anyway, as you can tell, we are a little distracted by the fact that Facebook is playing tricks on us. Yes. Yes. So what else do we want to share about this amazing energy that we have going on in this? Here's a question I have for you, Kitty. With this energy that we're experiencing today, I know and I believe that this is not a one-day energy. How far out does this energy take us to?
Well, the conjunction exact is pretty much into tomorrow a little bit. Because remember, we've got Mercury. Mercury moves quickly, so it will leave that 9th degree. Saturn, on the other hand, moves much slower. And of course, the sun moves not as quickly as Mercury. So they will start to move away from each other. An interesting piece of this tomorrow is this other conjunction that comes right in behind it. With Venus and Uranus coming in tomorrow. And so there is something about all what we've done today that brings in a new value, a new dream, and we're able to activate some clarity around it through chaos. And again, with Uranus or Uranus, it is also higher technology. And that's a big theme that's coming up, is this very physical. Next month should be very interesting for your work because there's a huge physical component. There's a big conjunction that comes April 20th that is going to be a big part of the year where with Uranus and Jupiter, both in Taurus. And we're going to be going in and out of that energy, which is very much about that physical expansion, that physical, because of the Taurus piece and the body. And that's the other thing with all of this energy, especially all the way up until the 10th, we're going to see some real physical earth kinds of dream things stepping forward. And that can mean earthquakes, tsunamis, all kinds of things. I was just working on the report for next month. And it's a beautiful super new moon on the 10th. And we are used to super moons that are the full moon. We understand they're huge in the sky because a super moon is about being close to the earth. But this is a new moon that's close to the earth. So there's like a big piece of this darkness that is coming. And very interestingly, on the 10th, we have a lot of that Aquarian Pisces energy stepping forth, 4 planets in some kind of conversation, whether it's conjunction or sextile. All the Pisces planets are showing up that day, and so is Pluto and Venus, which will be sitting at 29 degrees of. So it really, this manifesting moon will be also about the bigger ability to manifest for mankind. And then the very next day, Venus moves into Pisces herself. So it get busy.
It's gonna get busy.
Now, Mercury will move out of Pisces before Mars moves in. So,
yes.
But then we're going to have this Aries, starting brand new energy. And just before the new moon steps forth, we have Mars squaring Venus. So we have some kind of, at 19 degrees, which is for that energy of Aquarius is a little bit bigger, that 19th critical degree. And so Mars squaring Uranus is going to be quite the interesting piece leading into that. That is the day that Mercury moves into Aries. So, very much communicating something new, some start, aligning our will with that. This next month is a lot of lining up, a lot of physicalness. And we've been talking about mid-March through April for months and months and months and months.
Yes, yes. And in addition, like Kitty was saying before, in regards to this energy, and because it deals with the physical body, that as of, I guess, next month, there'll be sort of like a crave is the word I'm hearing, where more and more people are going to want to become more attuned to their physical body to get healthier. And I think a big part of that is this Mercury in Pisces right now, because again, that intuition, attuning ourselves to that connection with our physical body, having conversations with our physical body, paying attention to what the physical body is actually saying to us in regards to whether we need a specific food, if we're craving a specific food, or if for whatever the reasons are, and I use this as an example all the time, if you're currently on a meatless diet and suddenly out of the craziest time in your life, you start thinking like, why am I looking to have meat if you've been on a meatless diet for as long as you have? A big portion of that is due to whatever may be actually going on in your life, that the meat itself is a grounding food. It's a heavier food, which there may be a real big reason to why you need grounding at the time that you're starting to crave. One of the things that I've been chatting a lot about with many clients, and even on through lives, is learning and understanding your astrological makeup when it comes to your dietary habits, because whatever you're lacking in that, you're going to crave in your food. And that may be another reason why with Pisces, with Mercury being in Pisces, you're having these conversations, or your body is trying to talk to you, and maybe you're not listening to the body. So it's going to get louder and louder and louder until you start paying attention to what your body's actually trying to say to you. And I think that's a big one for now with Mercury in Pisces. And what do we have? Another week with Mercury in Pisces?
Yes, it's a little more than a week. It'll be a week from Saturday.
Yeah. So
and it's almost on the new moon. So it's very interesting. Just before the new moon, and the new moon is at 5 a.m. So it really is just before. So in some places it will actually be on the new moon. It moves at 11:03 p.m. and then our Venus doesn't move until 5:50 p.m. The other thing that was very interesting about,
I like those numbers. Before we go further, if I can interrupt you on those numbers a second.
Sure.
So Mercury moves. You said the new moon comes in at
5 a.m.
5 a.m., which is about change. In numerology, that's change. So when we think of new moon, that's new things coming through, and that 5 is literally holding support in that change. The next time you said was what, and for what? Something goes into something at 5 something. Like that.
5:50 p.m. On the 11th, Venus moves to Pisces.
Yes, so that 5-5, double 5, some more change, and this is also that one energy, which is also your 10, which is about your soul's work, and very much associated with our bodies as well, based on that Venus energy. So this makes a lot of sense in regards to where we're actually moving into on the physical aspects of things. So again, paying attention to your body. Start to become more aware of what it is your body is saying, whether your body needs more movement, more water, more rest, more meditation, more plant food, more meat. Because it's not just about going from, let's say, a meatless diet to eating meat. It could be going from a high-fat diet, and now it's time for plant-based food. So it's either way. So really pay attention that there may be some serious changes coming through. And I do want to note that doesn't mean it's going to be permanent. So do not get alarmed and think that you're going to be doing this permanently. It's a cycle. There's a reason why your body is having a transition the way you eat. Is a cycle. There's something coming through that your body needs these nutrients, or your body needs to go to a lighter state, which is plant-based diet. So there's reasons for this. So don't discard it. Don't resist it. And it's not going to be forever. It's not going to be like, oh my God, I got to do this for the rest of my life. No, just for a short period of time, for whatever the reasons are. And just honor your body if your body is suggesting for you to do plant-based. Notice I did not say that it may be about fasting. I did not say anything about fasting, folks. There's gonna be food involved. You're gonna be eating. Yes, you're gonna be eating. So yes. Anything else you want to share with this, or do you want to put some cards, since we're having a funky time with viewers, because I don't know what's going on here. I tried to come off the Facebook page, come back on, and see if I can share it from there, and it won't let me share from there neither.
Oh, I'm going to pick a fun deck.
All right. I would think they're all fun decks, no?
This is particularly fun. This is by a man named James Wanless, and he does the Voyager Tarot deck.
What's the last name? James?
Wanless. Wanless. And he does the tarot deck's the Voyager has a whole lot of followers, and it's been around a long time. But he has a couple other. This one's called the White Squirreled Wisdom deck. And wisdom is spelled WHIZDOM.
All right. And I'm just going to shout it out because we have a viewer. Somebody's watching. I don't know from where.
Well, it's from YouTube.
Oh, we have 2 viewers.
And I'm not sure how you say this. Gilead, Gilaad.
Let's see. Yes, here we go. Hello, what happened? Did I lose it? Ay. Come on. Why? Why don't we want to play nicely today, people? Yeah, I'm not sure how to say that first name either.
So anyway, this is a fun deck. This is what it looks like. And when he couldn't get a picture of a white squirrel, he dressed up in a white squirrel outfit.
Perfect. So you're going to pull the first card?
My first card is cleanliness. Look fresh, stay healthy.
Ah.
Now, there are no numbers on these cards. And they just told me pull second one to go with it.
Okay.
Create and restore cleanliness. This is about that organization. This is about getting things ready for this new Aries. We are in the last part of an astrological new year. Produce, give birth, rest. How appropriate, since the last time this happened, we were both pregnant, getting ready to give birth.
Yes. Well, we're probably getting ready to birth something. It's just not a child.
No.
And I want to put that out there for everybody to understand that if you ever get a reading and they have a card that says the rebirth or a birth coming through or pregnancy, it could just mean that you're birthing a project, and that's a birth in itself. I mean, if we really think about the time it takes to birth a project, sometimes it takes 9 months, sometimes it takes a little longer. So pay attention to that. What are you birthing?
Well, this is a very interesting little read. So let's see what you pull.
This card showed up today in my my live, and I actually have my notes from my live today. It showed up for Sagittarius. Change. There is change.
Oh, and look.
Through.
Is that 3 or 5?
That is 5. Yes, okay. 5. Change. 5. When you see the number 5, it's a big reminder that there's change coming through. Now, if you start to see that 5 double and triple, that's just a bigger reminder that a massive change is coming through. That something really big is going to happen, and It's totally out of your control. You can't stop it. So don't even try and let it go. The throat chakra here. So I get with this is that there's a lot of changing coming through with people's communication, how people are communicating. I'm also getting that it's about change in reference to how we are marketing what we are doing. And hopefully there'll be some changes with technology, so technology runs better than what it's running right now. So yeah, so massive change. Also, what I'm hearing for those who may have websites, this could be a perfect time. I'd probably wait a little while, maybe a couple of days, maybe 5 days to work on changing some of your website information. This could be a good time for that. And many of us are in the process of making some massive changes in regards to how we are promoting ourselves, what we are charging as well. So there's lots of changes about that. And there's definitely lots of talk. I mean, my goodness gracious, I feel like everybody whispered in everyone's ear about this thing about collaborating. Let's get together. Let's find our tribe. It's like, that's what we're all hearing. It's like the tribe. Memberships opening up. You know, come join my membership. Come be in my tribe. Come collaborate. This thing and that thing. It's like, oh my God. I can only be in so many tribes.
Well, and one of the big themes this year I talked about in my 2024 and is the right groups, the groups that work for you. Yes. You may have to try them out. There's nothing wrong if a group doesn't work for you. It doesn't mean the group is wrong. Doesn't mean you're wrong. It just doesn't work for you.
It's just not the right vibe. You know, it's not the right vibe.
So exercise came out.
Oh, didn't we just speak about that?
Well, we did talk about the physicalness. And what came out with it, which is a very important card, is plan, look ahead, foresee the future. Actions without visions is a nightmare.
Oh, yes. And I actually like the way that card came out with the exercise. A really big reminder from a personal trainer's point of view is get your workout schedules on your calendar. Specific time you're going to do your workout, specific days, and for that matter, get your routines together. Do not wing it. Do not say, oh, I'll get it in sometime today, because for whatever the reasons are, the word sometime doesn't exist in a day. So if you want to be consistent, if you want to see changes, it's got to be consistent. It's got to be scheduled. And you need a routine. If you're not doing a routine, if you're just going on to TikTok and just finding things that just look good, yet you're not really quite sure how to do it, you need a routine and you need a schedule. Yes, get that on your calendar. And if you need support, get me on your calendar. Best way of putting it, going right for it, no sugarcoating anymore. Get me on your calendar. I was watching a TikTok video the other day, and my personal trainer eye and my group fitness eye was scoping out all the people in this class as the instructor is having a blast. I mean, having a blast. The whole class is having a blast. And they were doing squats, and there was this one woman doing squats. Her chest, not that her chest was big, but the way she was doing her squats, the form was just totally off. And she was literally all bent over. And in my head, I'm like, this is the reason why we need to strength train, so we can have the core strength to do those other exercises that we like to do in a group fitness class. Squatting, stepping, lunging, that involves core strength. And sadly to say, like I said, the instructor was having a whole lot of fun teaching his class, but not really paying attention to his members in the class. So there, that poor woman, I feel sorry for her back after that class, because I'm sure she was feeling that. So anyway, let me get a card going. This is a nice, lovely card. Family. What does family mean to you? And this does not mean it's got to be blood related. This could be those people that you've adopted. Like I adopted Kitty. She and I are family. We are sisters. What are we together, Kitty? Sisters, mom, sister. What are we together? We're a little bit of everything. A nice little mix of everything. Yes. Heart chakra. So this is about the matters of the heart. This is what holds true to your heart. This is allowing yourself to bring to the table what needs to be brought to the table in regards to conversations. And because we are in the astrological end of the year, this is a perfect time to like schedule time. That 1-5 is schedule time. Schedule time to visit with family. Put them on your calendar as well.
6, the heart vibration.
Yes. Yes. Schedule time. That 6 seems to be showing up a lot.
Well, 3, 6, and 9 today. And what's interesting, the one that came out for my final card is lovable. You are loved. You are blessed. Be thankful. And everything that came across my computer today was all about self-love, self-healing, love, taking care, understanding, kindness to yourself, all of that.
Yeah. I'm going to pull one more to conclude. See what we get. One more shuffle. It always seems that this card shows up because it's a great reminder that we do need to be patient. Patience, practicing patience. As we are working through changes, we are working through transformations, we are working through endings. I was just saying this to a client earlier today that as we do let go of things and we are transforming and completing things, new things don't necessarily come in immediately. Even though the expression is when one door closes, another one opens, sometimes there's a little pause there before the next door opens, just to give you a little time to indulge in what it is you've ended, as opposed to starting something brand new. So patient, be patient. If there's something that you're looking to come through, know that it's here already, and just be patient to the point where
if that window opens, sometimes you're not ready to see it.
Exactly. And then we have that 4 again. So this is definitely about the home, bringing balance. When I speak of home, I always speak of 3 things. That's shelter, your soul's work, and of course your body. Be patient with your body as well, especially for those of you who are starting out on your health and fitness wellness programs. Be patient. Results are you're not gonna see the results as quickly as you want to see them. They take a little time. Do not give up just because you're not seeing your results. And if for whatever the reasons are, 6 months down the road, you're still not seeing your results, there's where you need to reach out, because there's something that you need to tweak in order to get to see the results. Matters of the heart again. Matters of the heart. Matters of the heart. Love that. Great. Next time we do this, we have to write all the numbers down that show up, so then we can add them up to see what the overall number is.
And hopefully we'll be on all the platforms we think we are.
Well, we are on all the platforms, except for whatever the reasons are, we're just not able to share it out because we are on the wall. Every one of them are lit up. Just that there's either the viewers aren't getting the notifications. We're not able to share it out because I've tagged 6 people, and 2 of those 6 people, I know if they knew we were live, they would be here.
Well, the other thing is that it's not showing up on my phone, so it's probably going to show up once we go off this. So
yeah,
for whatever reason.
And maybe what it is I do have to make sure that when I'm sharing all the different links to all the platforms, that I do have to mention that we are on StreamYard and give StreamYard permission to show your comments. Otherwise, this could be why we're not seeing anything, because I did not do that. Lesson learned.
Everyone enjoy this bonus day tomorrow.
Yes, the 29th, which is 11, by the way, people. We have a bonus day which adds to 11. Do something on this day that you would not usually do because it's a bonus day. The next time we see this date will be 4 years from now. So enjoy it. For those who are celebrating their birthday tomorrow, enjoy it. I know many people born on the 29th, and they really don't look that old. It's really funny on that whole concept on, those who are born on leap year are really young looking because they only get to celebrate their birthday every 4 years. So happy birthday to those folks out there. Until next time, when Kitty and I come back to play, hopefully we'll have this all together and there'll be more people getting to watch. Do know that this will be on replay. you can go right over to my YouTube channel. If you've missed this, you'll be watching it on YouTube. I don't know how long it stays on Twitter, but it's there for now. And of course, it will be on our Facebook page for as long as we keep sharing it. Till next time, folks, have a good night.
And by the way, it takes a long time to sign off StreamYard. That's why we always sit here and...
Yes, we sit here and we're going to start dancing.